American dream, like does it really still exist? Considering some of the things you said, you don't really need to have the asset of home, car. That was one of the part of the American dream.
Yeah, I think I would say American dream got redefined, right? It's got redefined. And it was, I think, that dream was, I think it came, the baby boomer generation. And perhaps, I think I never shared with you. So I think I'm not the baby boomer. I am the one after that is the Generation X, right? So I missed that baby boomers, and I didn't miss a whole lot. Those guys were crazy. But they were the guys who were the most prosperous.
Yeah.
I think American dream was created mainly for them, baby boomers, because right after the Second World War, America was rebuilding itself, and you needed that aspiration. That's the great thing about America, an aspiration. And American dream as defined for baby boomers may have died, may have gone away, but new aspirations have come. Like we for Gen X had different aspirations. Of course, we coming from the immigrant family had our own aspirations, but I would say now the current generations, they have different aspirations. Like when I look at my son, their aspiration, creating a better world. So I have met many kids of my son's age, his friends and all, and I'm really, I would say, so positively surprised, despite all the negative, quiet quitting and everything we hear, that majority of these guys, they want to create a better world. My son, my daughter-in-law, both of them are from the newer generation, and they both want to work for NGOs. My son wants to be a VC, but a social impact VC. Why would you do that? I tell him that, just make money. Be a real VC, make money. He said, no, they don't want to. They want to make money to create a better world.
Interesting.
That actually makes me very, very good, creates me very good feeling about the future. On one hand, you hear all that election tamasha, and then you hear this. It's a great thing, no? Many of these guys, they don't want to own a car, not because they can now take Uber. They don't want to own a car because they want to save the environment. And the reason matters, no? And the fact, of course, they don't need to own a car, that of course adds to the the convenience they have. But I think that it's a great time, I would say. Now, of course, not everybody, and I think the problem being created, whether you hear all this thing in the American elections or sometimes in Indian election too, it's created by oldies. Because they are figuring out they are not able to control the new generation. New generation cannot be controlled. They have their own mind. So that's why the problem is happening. Imagine an 80-year-old candidate in the US. He's saying all these kind of words. Every day there's something new statement he makes. And of course, the other candidate, some people feel she doesn't know what she's talking about. But both of these candidates are from previous generation.
Right.
They're all actually baby boomers and before. So obviously they don't understand the new generation, no?
Yeah.